Well, y'all, this was not the first time this happened and won't be the last. Our plans have changed. Anyways, we just wrapped up hunting South Texas. It was awesome. We killed 2 birds out there with a Spec Ops crew. And now we're here in North Texas with Kyle and the whole Buckhorn crew.
Before their plans changed, we went to the stockyards for a little bit, hit a couple of the local cool spots, and then now we're going to spend the next couple days hunting in North Texas and hopefully get a bird. I've been hearing it kind of that direction. That's awesome. We've been running around kind of for the last hour and a half or so. We had those toms bust off like right when we got here. And we tried to loop around and kind of get them to bust off again, and just never happened. So we're gonna set up in this big field. We have a couple decoys out. Chris is over our right shoulder with the big camera. And we're hoping maybe some of these birds will work through this big field and come back to roost in these thick trees behind us. So we know there's turkeys here. We heard them. So now we just gotta put eyes on them and kind of figure out what they're doing, and then maybe if we don't get one tonight, we'll at least kind of have an idea of what we're gonna do tomorrow. So. Yeah. He's deeper back in there though. We just went again. Grandpa could have heard that. They were pretty close.
It looks like they were getting behind us, so we're still left now.
They gone.
Are you serious?
You think that was that bird?
Yes.
We just had, I mean, we're right on the property line. I'm gonna see how close we are. But we just heard a shot, 2 shots actually.
Yes, the neighbors are turkey hunters too. Dang it.
Yeah, look how close we are.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I mean, they were so close.
You gonna cry?
We're so close. I was like, dang, I might fall asleep if we don't hear another gobble.
I mean, you probably heard other ones, but the last gobble I heard was like
Oh my
right here.
gosh.
I heard, yeah, the last one that I heard was right there.
Yeah.
But then after that, I heard them way where the shots came
You
from.
did?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just come this way? Well, that might make hunting the next couple days tough.
Yeah. I have to try the other side.
I think we will. I'm not saying those are the only birds over here, but especially if they took 2.
Are you serious?
There goes another one.
Is that a third shot?
That was way
over there.
different.
I mean, the 45
Everyone's just
gobble.
covered up in turkeys but us. Dude, I thought
I thought they were gonna peek.
I thought they were gonna go boop, and I was gonna go like this and just be like,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was it.
Me too. Couldn't be that easy. Can't be the first morning we get it done. Come on. Gotta work for it a little bit.
Well, now we don't have any turkeys.
Because they're dead.
Yeah, we can't see them from our end. Did you hear that? No, that's only the gobble that way. But that was way further than those birds. Well, we pretty much ran out of time. Audrey and Chris are about to hit the road to their next stop, and Clay and I are gonna head home. We got Easter coming up, and then I will probably be back out in the woods. Hopefully can punch a tag before the season ends and it starts getting too hot, and then we'll have to see Audrey and Chris kind of on our next adventure. So
Go fishing.
yep, fishing, fly fishing with Jake in Montana.
Ooh, fun.
The last few days of hunting have just been brutal, to be honest. The weather's just been super crazy. We've had some super high winds, and then these huge thunderstorms that kind of seem like they pop up out of nowhere.
But even with all that, we had a couple close encounters. We had that one big tom across the field. He's probably about 500 yards away. We tried to finagle around and kind of get in his zone and pull them off of those hens, but there was just no way he was leaving those live hens. And then the other day, we had that big tom right over our left shoulder, gobbling his head off, fired up. He looped back around, thought he was gonna come right in front of us for a shot, and he just kind of stayed parallel with the decoys, kept gobbling like crazy as he, walked away to the roost. So just unfortunate. Good thing is we got really good weather in the forecast the next couple days. As you can tell, there's really no wind, so that should help a lot of the calling. And we're just gonna stay after it, try to fill that tag, give Chris and Audrey a call, and complete this story.
I just got set up, put 2 hen decoys out in front of me, kind of on the edge of the field, and I'm tucking back into this cup line that we cut a few days ago. And the wind's a lot lower than it has been the last few days, so I'm hoping that allows us to hear a lot more gobbles and keeps the birds talking. So we're just gonna sit for a little bit. Hopefully, you never know, maybe by the end of the evening we might have a bird on the ground. But start calling here and kind of let them know we're around. Hopefully we get some responses. There's a bunch of birds coming across the field. I think they pushed away the toms because there's some more birds in the far corner over here, kind of on the edge of the tree line. I can see them coming out in the field. These jakes are just terrorizing these toms. That big tom just got ran off again by jakes. I don't even know what to say. 6 jakes just ran him off. There's a hen coming in. 2 of them. gosh, this camera's battery's about to die, but that was crazy. 6'7" Jake's running off the bird. He looped around multiple times. Looked like he left, went back to the roost already. Came back with the hens. Sat behind some brush for like what felt like 20-30 minutes, but was probably like 2 or 3. Oh my gosh. Praise the Lord. He's a good bird too. Let's go. Come on. And solo. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Big old bird. Oh my gosh. What a great bird. Yes.
There's really no beating that. Perfect evening, pretty sunset behind us, and a big tom on the ground. I mean, we had some crazy encounters, like gang of 6'7" Jakes pushing out the big toms a couple times. The toms coming back in with the hens and hiding behind the brush, not giving us a shot. And then right here, almost 30 minutes before sunset, that big tom came back, gave us another chance. And we got a big bird on the ground, solo hunt, solo filming. Can't beat it. So we're gonna go get some pictures done, get him cleaned up, call Chris and Audrey probably, and let them know that finally got it done. It was the craziest. I figured y'all might be hunting. It was the craziest story, but I'll tell it all to you later. I got to get him cleaned up before the sun goes down, but
I'm so proud of you.
finally.
Oh
Chris, you can't be doing that. I thought y'all were hunting maybe, so I was like, oh crap, she's not going to answer. Nice. That looks like a good spot to cook.
Awesome. Congratulations on your bird. That was hard work.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. It was a pretty crazy story, but I'll tell it all to you later.
Wait to hear. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Proud of you.
Y'all have fun. Call me later.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
See ya.